TV proudly presents Kentucky Christian University basketball live from Ron Arnett Court in Grayson, Kentucky. Now let's head courtside at the Lesby Center and count down the tip-off for exciting Kentucky Christian University basketball on Kool TV. And a pleasant good evening from the campus of Kentucky Christian University. Welcome into Countdown to Tip-Off here on Kool TV. Alongside Doc Bender, I'm James Carr. Happy to have you along with us here tonight. In the front end of the doubleheader this evening, we'll start first with the women and the Union Bulldogs that make the trip out of Barberville, Kentucky, all the way up I-75 across 64 and into Grayson to match up against the KCU Knights. We'll take a break. We come back. We'll set the scene for you and get you ready for tip-off. KCU and Union as we continue our coverage here on Countdown to Tip-Off on Kool TV.
Discover the convenience of Clark's Pump and Shop, your go-to local pit stop. Clark's proudly serves your neighborhood with new locations popping up just around the corner. Swing by today and indulge in a selection of your favorite snacks and drinks. We're committed to elevate your on-the-go taste experience. Clark's Pump and Shop is your premier destination for all things convenience and satisfaction. Stop by today at a Clark's Pump and Shop near you. Clark's Pump and Shop. Return, refresh, refuel.
If you're looking for a complete discount pharmacy with old-fashioned service and excellent prices, look no more. Since 1979, Stultz Pharmacy has provided our area with the finest in pharmacy care, 24-hour emergency prescription service, free delivery, and drive-through service for prescriptions. Stultz Pharmacy continues to fill all of your expectations. They carry a nice selection of gift items. For hometown service, see the professionals at Stultz Pharmacy in Greenup. More than you expect from a pharmacy.
Stultz Pharmacy.
If you can picture yourself in a better job and a better life, there are thousands of openings in Kentucky right now. And with the Work Ready Kentucky Scholarship, you can prepare for many of them tuition-free. Good at Ashland Community and Technical College. This scholarship offers 100% free tuition for classes that can prepare you for a great job in healthcare, advanced manufacturing, and more in as little as 13 weeks. Get started today at WorkReadyKentucky.com.
When you want real, authentic Mexican menu items, you want Tres Hermanos Nunez. Accept no substitutes. None compares. Fajitas, tacos, burritos, quesadillas, chimichangas, even vegetarian choices. A kids menu, desserts, and salads. A tasty, budget-pleasing selection for you and your family, unlike any others. Should be your first and only choice for authentic Mexican all throughout the tri-state. Ashland, Greenup, Grayson, Paintsville, Canova, South Point, Olive Hill, and Cannonsburg. Tres Hermanos Nunez, the best around.
Here at Kentucky Christian University, we believe that nursing saves lives. Nursing is more than a career, it's a calling. KCU has a reputation for producing exemplary graduates who excel both clinically and professionally. With options for both in-person and online studies, KCU is ready to help you begin the career of your dreams today. Find out more at kcu.edu.
Back at the Papa John's Pizza broadcast table as we get you set for Union and KCU here in women's action. Alongside Doc Bender, I'm James Collier as we take a look at our visitors on the scoreboard tonight. The Union Bulldogs, 7-15 on the season, 6-10 in conference play. They fell on the road last time out, at home, 85-77 to Montreat. Looking at their numbers, two players in double figures. Rachel Smith finished with 22 points. Leading the way, though, was Madison Brady. She dropped 28 points, grabbed 7 rebounds. She went 10 of 15 from the field. Also hit 8 out of 14 free throws. This was a Union team that, when you look at what they bring in, Coach, they got a couple of post players that are certainly going to be sizable tonight. They can work in the post, and I remember seeing this team last year, and it was the same situation.
Yeah, Bradley averaging 19 points, 8 rebounds a game. She went off for 28 and 7. I mean, she is a true post player at the college level.
When you get players like that, again, when you can put 2 posts out at the same time, it really forces the hands of what the other team has to do defensively.
It's a huge advantage when you have true post players. You know, I was very blessed when I coached here. I had 3, and we could play a double low post and just create huge mismatches. They screen for one another. You can control the offensive rebounds. You can control the defensive rebounds, especially if people And if you watch nowadays, a lot of people play behind the post, and their rotations aren't very good. And so good post players, if they don't have the shot, they kick it out for the three on the double down, and so you're not going to win. So personally, I'd rather let the post shoot the two than to give up the three and get in a three-ball contest.
And this Union team, they're going to play 4 guards and a center. 3 guards, a forward, and a center. Kind of a prototypical lineup that you would see, 3 guards. And that's the big key, is that they work it down low. They'll play inside out, but they've got the shooters outside that can certainly hit those long-range shots. For KCU, they fall in a heartbreaker, 90-78. It was 75-73 in the final second of regulation. Reinhardt got the tip in that sent it to the extra period, and then they outscored KCU 15-3 in the final 5 minutes. 4 players finished in double figures for the Knights. Hazley Matthew paced the way with 24. Kelsey Simpson with 17 before she was fouled out of the basketball game. Belle Sparks had 15, and Sarah Sorrells finished with 10. And here this evening, KCU is going to be shorthanded with 3 players that typically are either in the starting lineup or come off the bench. But the services tonight of Madeline Mead, Audrey Dalton, and Kelsey Simpson will not be available due to actions detrimental to the team from the altercation that happened here Saturday in overtime. We'll step out, take a break. We come back, we'll take a look at our starting lineups and get you ready for tip-off. KCU and Union as we continue our coverage here on Countdown to Tip-Off on Kool TV.
The Greenup County Public Library system is the best. Read the latest bestsellers in large print, regular print, or audio CDs. You can also check out movies or place a hold on a book on our website or call one of the library locations to place a hold. There are community meeting rooms available by reservation at all locations for clubs and organizations. And be sure to check out the Jesse Stewart collection at the Greenup County branch. Check them out on Facebook and Twitter.
At Preston Family Funeral Home, we understand how making decisions during the loss of a loved one can be most difficult. You can help relieve this burden on your family with pre-planning at Preston Family Funeral Home. It's safe, secure, and simple. You can transfer your existing plan from any other funeral home to Preston Family Funeral Home by simply calling 606-325-4946. Preston Family Funeral Home. Our family serving yours because we care.
At First National Bank, we strive to make every person that walks through our doors feel like family, because to us, you are. For over 120 years, we have lived in and served the families of Kentucky with genuine care through the good times and the bad. Come and see the difference banking with family can truly make for you at any of our 7 locations, or visit our website at www.fnbgrayson.com. First National Bank, member FDIC.
Primary Plus is celebrating 40 years of its mission of quality, advanced, affordable health care. With over 11 primary care locations throughout the region, Primary Plus believes in our communities and our patients. The Primary Plus name means primary care plus so much more, offering extended services such as women's health, pediatrics, dental, counseling, diabetes management, infusion services, and on-site pharmacy that offers free delivery. Primary Plus believes in connecting health care for you and your family and is always welcoming new patients. Learn more at primaryplus.net.
Kentucky Christian University is a private, nonprofit university located in the beautiful foothills of eastern Kentucky. For over a century, KCU has been transforming the hearts and minds of students through a Christ-centered academic community that is both academically rigorous and intimately personal. Begin the journey to the career of your dreams today at kcu.edu.
Back at the Papa John's Pizza broadcast table as we get you set for Union and KCU. Let's meet our officials for this evening games. Neither one of them is worth a lick. I'm just kidding. Mario McKissick, Madison Jones, and Chris Spurlock. Our officials tonight are brought to you by Tri-State Ophthalmology for complete eye care as well as LASIK eye surgery. See the good folks at Tri-State Ophthalmology. Funny story about Mario. We were doing a game at Greenup one year. He came past the scores table and he flashed a number, and it was the wrong number. So they were trying to stop the game to get the correct player recorded. So I'm talking about this on the radio, and I'm saying, this is why we're held up, because the official, and he turns around, he gives me a stop sign. And I looked at him, I said, my man, I get paid to talk, and I'm not going to stop because you made a mistake. And it was a running joke. Every time Lane Hughes saw me across the region, he would hold up 2 hands and give me a stop sign from the court before the game would start. So that was kind of the running story from there. Let's take a look at our starting lineups tonight. We'll start first with the visiting Bulldogs out of Union. 3 guards, a forward, and a center. In the center, it's going to be the senior Mackenzie Himes. She'll be flanked by the senior forward of Claire Belcher. 3 guards, sophomore Rachel Smith, senior Janiyah Morin, and senior Gracie Jervis. Smith, Morin, Belcher, Himes, and Jervis starting 5 for the Union Bulldogs under head coach Aleka Carr, 7-15, 6-10 in AAC play. Now let's take a look at Bianca O'Neill's KCU Knights, 5-17, 3-12 in conference play. As we said, a much different looking starting 5 for tonight's game. Taylor Jones, the senior guard, will be up top. She'll be with Belle Sparks, the junior out of Ashland. 2 guards flanking them will be the freshman out of Huntington, Hazley Matthews, and the junior out of Anchorage, Alaska, of Sarah Sorrells. In the middle will be the junior out of Cardington, Ohio, of Beth Hardwick. Jones, Sparks, Matthews, Hardwick, and Sorrells, the starting 5 for Bianca O'Neill's KCU Knights. First time with us here on the channel, hit that subscribe button. Give us a thumbs up if you see something you like. Hit that bell each time we put out new material. We will alert you directly to your mobile device. Here's all of our social media connections on YouTube, X, and Facebook. Just went over 5,000 subscribers earlier in the week here on Kool TV. We can't thank everyone enough. All right, we're going to step out for a break for the national anthem. We'll return with tip-off KCU and Union after this on Kool TV.
Looking for the latest archery gear? Check out Borders Sporting Goods for your best selection of Hoyt and Matthews bows, as well as 10-point crossbows with a full selection of accessories for all your hunting needs. Borders also offers a full selection of shotguns and rifles with plenty of ammunition and reload supplies, along with a full selection of benchmark and case knives. Borders is your headquarters for the largest selection of Liberty gun safes in the area, no matter how big or small you need to keep your firearms safe. Before your next hunting excursion, stop by and stock up at Borders Sporting Goods, US 60 West in Ashland.
At Papa John's, get an extra large New York style 1-topping pizza for only $10.99. Hand stretch, mouth watering, get that ooey gooey cheese. 8 extra large slices, hold it and fold it. It's an extra large, bigger is better, more for your money New York style pizza. Better ingredients, better pizza, better get you some cheesy, saucy, tossy Papa John's. Get an extra large New York style 1-topping pizza for only $10.99. Papa John's.
You know, financial security begins at home with home ownership. If you've been putting off looking for a home because you think you can't afford it, you owe it to yourself to check out Members Choice Credit Union. Members Choice Credit Union has programs for first-time home buyers and more to help put you in the home of your dreams. Call, click, or stop by Members Choice Credit Union today. That's Members Choice Credit Union, NMLS 411945, Equal Housing Lender. Other restrictions may apply.
Here at Kentucky Christian University, we believe that nursing saves lives. Nursing is more than a career, it's a calling. KCU has a reputation for producing exemplary graduates who excel both clinically and professionally. With options for both in-person and online studies, KCU is ready to help you begin the career of your dreams today. Find out more at kcu.edu.
If you can picture yourself in a better job and a better life, there are thousands of openings in Kentucky right now. And with the Work Ready Kentucky Scholarship, you can prepare for many of them tuition-free. Good at Ashland Community and Technical College. This scholarship offers 100% free tuition for classes that can prepare you for a great job in healthcare, advanced manufacturing, and more in as little as 13 weeks. Get started today at WorkReadyKentucky.com.
When you want real, authentic Mexican menu items, you want Tres Hermanos Nunez. Accept no substitutes. None compares. Fajitas, tacos, burritos, quesadillas, chimichangas, even vegetarian choices. A kids menu, desserts, and salads. A tasty, budget-pleasing selection for you and your family, unlike any others. Should be your first and only choice for authentic Mexican all throughout the tri-state. Ashland, Greenup, Grayson, Paintsville, Canova, South Point, Olive Hill, and Cannonsburg. Tres Hermanos Nunez, the best around.
Back at the Lusby Center here on the Papa John's Pizza broadcast table. James Collier, Doc Bender, happy to have you along with us. My wife just now showing up. Doc, I said she'll be late for her own funeral.
Good thing she can't hear you do
That's
that.
okay. She knows it. Union will be all in orange tonight. Let's take a look at their starting lineups again. Again, it'll be Rachel Smith, Janiyah Morin, and Gracie Jervis in the backcourt. Sophomore and a pair of seniors. Claire Belcher will be as the senior forward, and in the middle is the senior of Mackenzie Himes. Himes pacing the team with 11.4 of the starting 5. Madison Brady, who is not starting tonight, she leads the team with 19.4 a game and 8.1 on the glass. See if she comes off the bench. And I will say this place right now, it's very quiet.
Yeah.
Students haven't made their way in this evening. It is going to pick up, and it's going to get a little loud and rowdy in here just a little bit.
Union might decide they're going to put a little more pressure on starting the 4 guards. Well, we have small forward, but 4 guards, and then Hines there.
Yeah, I remember last year, like I said, it was Hines and Brady. Then they went to them early and often in the post and just kind of feasted much of the evening. All right, let's take a look at the KCU Knights. Taylor Jones, Belle Sparks, Sarah Sorrells, and Hazley Matthews as your guards. Beth Hardwick will be in the middle today.
Well, in KCU's been playing better when they can get out and run transition.
And we've talked about that many times, is when they get it in transition, that's when they score. That's when Hazley and Bell get things running really well, and they can get it up and down the floor. The question is that if Union tries to force them into a half-court set, can they sit down and grind something out? Hardwick just returning about a week and a half ago after an extended absence due to injuries. Sorrells joining the team after the Christmas break, and she really seems like she's settled in after making the kind of the acclimation to the basketball court.
And Belle Sparks is just Belle Sparks.
Yeah, she's just Belle Sparks. She's Sonic.
You know, she's turned into a very good basketball player at college level. I mean, not that she wasn't at Rose Hill, but she, you know, coming from Rose Hill, you know, if you thought she'd been at Boyd or Ashland or something, but she has turned into an excellent basketball player here at KCU.
That she has. So KCU will be in the white jerseys tonight, Union in the orange. Happy to have everyone along with us here. First of 2 games this evening. Men will follow at approximately 30 minutes at the conclusion of this game. We'll have it on our second stream. Union goes left to right as we view it, the same as on your screen. Center court, Brady and Belle Sparks. Ball tipped into the backcourt. It's controlled by the Bulldogs. Quickly in the front court. They want to go inside. They do. They go straight to the post, and an easy 2 for Mackenzie Himes, and Union's out in front 2-0. Here's Belle Sparks out in transition. Sparks goes right to the rack, can't get the shot to go. Rebound comes off to Smith. She'll pitch it ahead out to Moran, excuse me. She'll settle back. They want to go inside. They'll lob it inside again. Reverse scoop shot doesn't go. Nice box out there by Beth Hardwick. 40 seconds gone. Here's Jones, also known as Taylor Isaac. Sorrells pops the trigger. 3 ball up, no good. Sparks inside with a rebound and fouled. They'll get the foul on Gracie Jervis, her first, team foul number 1. Back to Taylor Isaac. She was married, so she's now going by Taylor Jones. And we were not aware of this last week, and then all of a sudden they come out with a starting lineup, and that's who was on the lineup. And like, okay, what's happened? So I asked, and they said, yes, she's been married. So congratulations on that great accomplishment for her. Belle Sparks to the free throw line for 2 free throws. She gets them both. Her free throw shooting average has really continued to grow, now nearly 79%. We're even at 2, and now Hardwick forces a turnover. Here's Matthews. Gives it back out to Hardwick. 14-footer from the right side, no good. Long rebound chased down by Moran on the baseline, and then nearly stolen away by Matthews in the backcourt. KCU showing a little 2-2-1 soft press. Moran working on Jones. Little stutter step. Knifes her way to the left side, tries to feed it inside, looking for Himes on the post, and it's kicked out of bounds. It'll stay with the Bulldogs. John Butler tuned in tonight down in Campbellsville watching along. Here's a 3-ball from the right side, is good from Belcher. Excuse me, that's Gracie Jervis. Her 36th triple of the season, and Union takes a 5-2 lead. And then a whistle out top, and they'll get Jervis on the foul. That's her second, team second. So 2 fouls on Jervis. Knights with the basketball down by 3. Jones will execute with the basketball out top. And Sorrells was zigging. She thought she was zagging, and the ball's tossed out of bounds. We'll get our first sub of the basketball games as Jervis will take a seat. And coming on in her place is the sophomore out of Lenoir City, Tennessee, of Natalie Johnson. Johnson will control the action, working on Hazley Matthews. And Matthews rakes it away from her out top of the key and then makes the steal. Cannot keep it in her possessions, though, as it kicks off of her shins out of bounds. It'll go back to the Bulldogs on the far sideline. Miranda trigger in. Down to the corner. There's a lob inside. Himes stops and puts it off the window for her 4th point. And it's 7-2 Union. Sorrells gives it off to Sparks. Down the lane, off the window for 2. Out top, Smith. Brings it off to Moran. Himes working inside. They'll give it to her. She's got 2 on her, now 3. Hardwick will step in and force the tie-up, but they'll get her for the foul on the reach-in. Her first, team's first. And here comes Madison Brady off the bench, the junior out of Campbell County, Tennessee, transfer out of Tennessee Tech. She'll give Mackenzie Himes a rest. Coach, when you roll off a 6-footer to a 6'2", things look pretty good in the post.
Yeah.
Moran out top. They go to the corner near side. 3 balls on the way short. Tie up inside. Arrow goes back to KCU.
Distinctive height advantage. They need to put more pressure on the ball on the wing. They can't back off. They put Bell at a very disadvantage. She can only do so much. They need to pressure that ball out front more. Make it harder to throw in.
Yeah, I was gonna say, they're giving up those easy lobs. And again, unless you're going to sit somebody on the back door trying to take that away, it's going to be lob city all day long. Here's Sparks downhill. Dumps it off to Matthews inside. Left it short, though. Madison Brady, averaging over 8 rebounds a game, claims her first. Here's Smith. Goes inside, and there it is. Bell Sparks rakes it away. Blows past everywhere with a 2-on-1, and she's fouled off the left side. She's headed back to the free throw line for 2. That's on Claire Belcher, her first, team's 3rd. And, Coach, right there, good defensive effort there by Bell to get inside, but the pressure from the outside forced the entry pass to go a little quicker than they wanted.
Yep.
So Sparks for 2. First one is up, is no good. Sparks came into the ball game 84 of 111 from the charity stripe, averaging just over 18 a game. 7 rebounds for the junior. She misses both of those. Rebecca Atalano at the scores table to check in for the Knights on the next dead ball. Union with the basketball, leading by 3. Smith wanted to go inside. She'll go to Moran for a 3-ball. Out top, no. Belcher gets the offensive rebound. Here's Natalie Johnson for 3, no good. Nice box out there by Sorrells. She'll push it ahead. Matthews out to the corner. Jones for 3, he's on the way, no. Long rebound right back to her. She'll stop from the elbow, right side, too stiff. Rachel Smith controls the action for the Bulldogs. She'll kick it ahead out to Moran. Moran goes right at Bell Sparks. It's knocked away out of bounds. It'll stay with the Bulldogs. Atalano comes on for Jones. Sarah Smith checking in for Union, a freshman out of Barbersville. Hometown kid, right there locally in Barberville, Kentucky. Not Barbersville, Barberville. Beautiful little town down south of Corbin. And Brady just makes it look simple. 9-4, Union in front. Here's Matthews working up that far sideline. Loses the basketball, gets on the floor, keeps it alive, out to Sparks. Sorrells from the corner, 3-ball on the way, got it. Sarah Sorrells knocks home her 7th triple of the season, 9-7, just over 6 minutes to go here in the opening frame. Brady working inside, wanting the basketball. There's the lob inside. Sparks knocks it away. Into the basketball game is Harper Coffey, as she'll replace Belcher. 6 minutes exactly to play here in the first quarter. 9-7 Union in front. Brady inside. Goes off the window right to Stiff. Bell Sparks with a rebound. Matthews gives her some assistance. Out to Atalano. She'll fire the triple. No. Big rebound by Brady inside. She'll outlet out to Moran in transition. She'll slow things down on the wing near side with a 2-point lead. Out top, 3-ball on the way. No. Ball poked out to the far sideline. Sorrells and Smith get on the deck for the tie-up. It'll stay with Union. KCU 25% from the field, Union 40. Sparks tries to force it away, and then she does force the takeaway. She's got a line to the basket, and she'll take it all the way in. 6 points for Bell. We're even at 9. Moran out ahead, and they'll get a foul on Sparks underneath. Her first team foul, number 2nd, and that'll put the senior out of Boynton Beach, Florida, to the line to shoot 2. Into the game is Gracie Jervis returning. Himes back on for Brady.
Brady might have been sick recently. She's struggling breathing here.
Bell Sparks will take a seat as Asia Thomas checks in for her first action. First free throw is up. It's good. One more on the way. Got it. So a timeout requested. So the timeout requested by KCU with 5:14 to play here in the opening frame. 11-9, Union in front by a deuce. Again, Coach, you talked about it on the last kind of stoppage there. You said they've got to take away the way the ball's working on the wing, make it more difficult to make those passes inside, and we've seen it a couple times. It's led to turnovers.
They probably still need to, they're double teaming on the inbounds. They need to put somebody on the ball to make that harder for her to lob into that person. Just because you do it out here, you need to do it. I know they probably not practice it, but they need to do it out of bounds. It would make it harder. Anything you do to make it harder to get a pass to the big girls is what you need to do. Putting 2 girls on them is not going to help you with the pass. Hopefully they'll make that adjustment.
Union's going to work at a 2-2-1. They drop softly back, and Sorrells throws it over top of the head of Hazley Matthews on the near sideline, out of bounds. That's the 3rd turnover of the basketball game for KCU. Knights averaging just under 19 a game. Union averaging nearly 24. They already have 4 here in the first 5 minutes of the contest. Sarah Smith, the freshman out of Barberville, takes it off to the right side, hands it off there to Jervis. She's out there with those 2 personal fouls. Skip pass near side. 3-ball from the wings on the way, no. Offensive rebound goes off to Coffey. Smith stops in the keyhole. Throws a dart inside. It's stolen away by Atalano. Tried to toss it up the far line to Matthews. It's raked out of bounds. It'll stay with the Knights. 4:43 to go here in the opening quarter. Senior out of Houston controlling the action as she gives it up to the freshman from Huntington. Matthews comes near side. Off to Atalano on a tipped ball. Tied up there in the lane. She'll turn back out to Asia Thomas. 11 on the shot clock. Now Sorrells out top. Thomas from the wing, right side into the corner. Hardwick spot up threes on the way. Got it! Beth Hardwick, her 9th triple of the season, and KCU has its first lead of the ball game, 12-11. Lob inside, and a strong finish there by Mackenzie Himes through contact, her 6th. And Union back in front by 1. Here's Matthews. Sorrells wants a 3 from the wing. Yes! Sarah Sorrells, her 2nd triple of the night, 8th on the season, and a 2-point edge for the Knights. Lob inside. Bodies on the floor, no whistle, we play on. It's a 2-on-2 with Matthews controlling the action. She stops off the glass, 10-footer, no good. Hardwick trying to save it near sideline, nothing comes. This is turning into a rugby scrum. Off is Himes, in is Brady, also coming in is Lindsey Pierkel, freshman out of Cumming, Georgia, her first action.
We're going to look at a double low post possibly here.
Now
or a high low.
You got a pair of 6'2" centers on the floor for the Bulldogs. Nice job there by Belle Sparks on just trying to take a direct line pass into her. She's knifing her way to the basket, too stiff. Thomas saves it. Sorrells wants her 3rd on the way, no. Belle Sparks fights for the backside. Rebound comes out of there with the offensive board. She'll drive on the baseline. Matthews from the corner, long jumper's good. I believe it was a 2. It was. Had her foot on the line, so a 2 by Matthews, and the lead goes to 4, the largest it's been in the ball game. Another turnover. Here's Atalano, spins to the right side and finishes. Leads out to 6, timeout Union. Take a look at it on the Grayson Sporting Goods instant replay. Rebecca Atalano with a little spin move there in the lane. So a 6-point lead now for KCU. 2:39 to go here in the opening frame. And Coach, it goes back to it's KCU's doing 2 things. They made an adjustment on the direct line passes into the post, and they're continuing to keep the basketball moving up and down. And I think that's one of the things that when Union goes, especially double post players, that takes them into a disadvantage because KCU wants to play in an up and down game, and it really takes 2 players out of the defensive set.
Yeah, you're absolutely correct, and that's what they need to do to control the game. You don't want to get in a high-low or a double load with the 2 big girls there.
The largest lead either way. Union led it by 5 at 9-4. KCU currently a 6-point edge at 19-13. 2:39 to play here in the opening quarter. Janai Moran, senior out of Boynton Beach, Florida. Brings it into the front court. Knights working in a man-to-man. Here's Smith, curls off the top, spots up for a 3, it's short. Moran comes out of there with an offensive rebound. Lob inside. Himes works to the left side, and that was too easy. Her 8th. She's averaging just over 11 a game. Here's Sparks off the window for 2 more. Bell filling it up here with 8 in the first quarter as well.
She's doing what she needs to do.
Turnover in the backcourt. 8th turnover of the basketball game for the Bulldogs. Atalano resets it out top. Here's Matthews. Skip pass off the near side. 10 on the shot clock for Atalano. No look pass down on the baseline for Matthews. Atalano is going to have to get something free. She gets it loose. Backside rebound there by Madison Brady. Moran takes it in front court. Entry pass inside and an easy 2 there for Madison Brady. Her 4th point of the ball game. Trims the lead to 4.
They went double low with the other big girl passing the ball, and they're not getting their hands up on them, making that pass really easy.
Sparks gives it up. Matthews pinballs off of a player in the paint, throws it away. 60 seconds to play here in the first. Sarah Smith back in the basketball game as Rachel Smith will take a seat. 21-17. Knights lead up by 4. 60 seconds to play here in the opening frame. Long pass into the post. Nicely defended there by Asia Thomas. She's got Sorrells out in transition, who finishes off the window for her 8th point of the ball game. Nice find there by Thomas.
Nice outlet.
Leads back to 6. Lob inside, they'll get Thomas on the foul. Her first team's 3rd. And it's no secret where Union wants to go with the basketball.
We need to get pressure on the ball out of bounds here. Say it's going to be easy.
Trying to get the switch. They go to the corner. 3 balls on the way short. Out to Sparks. In transition, it's raked out of bounds. It'll stay with the Knights. 31 seconds to play in the first. Atalano on the wing. Sloppy pass there by Thomas, taken away. Moran out in transition off the right side for 2. Trims the lead down to 4. 10 seconds to go in the first. Atalano brings it off to Hardwick. 4 seconds out top. Raked out of bounds with 2.1 to play here in quarter number 1. Knights with enough time to get a catch, set, and shoot. Here's Atalano. Half-court heave. Left it short. 23-19 after 1 is your score. We'll step out for a break. We return with quarter number 2 after this to Grayson on Kool TV.
Discover the convenience of Clark's Pump and Shop, your go-to local pit stop. Clark's proudly serves your neighborhood with new locations popping up just around the corner. Swing by today and indulge in a selection of your favorite snacks and drinks. We're committed to elevate your on-the-go taste experience. Clark's Pump and Shop is your premier destination for all things convenience and satisfaction. Stop by today at a Clark's Pump and Shop near you. Clark's Pump and Shop. Return, refresh, refuel.
If you're looking for a complete discount pharmacy with old-fashioned service and excellent prices, look no more. Since 1979, Stultz Pharmacy has provided our area with the finest in pharmacy care, 24-hour emergency prescription service, free delivery, and drive-through service for prescriptions. Stultz Pharmacy continues to fill all of your expectations. They carry a nice selection of gift items. For hometown service, see the professionals at Stultz Pharmacy in Greenup. More than you expect from a pharmacy.
Stultz Pharmacy.
Back at the Papa John's Pizza broadcast table, 23-19 after 1 quarter of play. Vince Collier, Doc Bitter, happy to have you along with us. It is raining. Well, it's raining indoors because we just got to drop a little water here at the broadcast table. Maybe it's just too much sweat there from Mr. McKissick. 45% from the field are the Knights. Union 44%. Turnover 7-4 with Union in front of that margin. 10 total rebounds each way. Both teams with 4 offensive rebounds. Sorrells, Atalano, Sparks, Thomas, and Hardwick, 5 on the floor for the Knights, who have the basketball to start the second frame, and here we go. High post Sparks. Spins into a double team and has that one raked away. Got herself in between a pair of 6'2 players, and then Atalano dives into her bench area, trying to take that one away on the far sideline.
Union showed a 2-3 zone.
There's an easy lob inside, and with the left hand, Madison Brady picks up her 6th. Cuts the lead down to 2, and then Atalano with a carry in the backcourt. Turnover number 5. KCU's led it by as many as 6. Union has had a 5-point edge. This trip for the Bulldogs, a chance to tie or regain the lead. Smith jogs it to the right side. Sorrell staying with her. They'll go back out top to Moran. Now off to Jervis. She's playing with those 2 personal fouls. And a tie up inside. That was a perfect set play from Pirkle to Brady. One big to the other. And that's going to put Madison Brady to the free throw line to shoot 2. Fouls on Hardwick, her second, team's first.
Going to be on the floor.
Smith on the baseline, hemmed up there by Thomas. Hardwick jumps in, forces the tie up. It'll stay with Union. And that's a dangerous tie up there by Beth Hardwick.
Yep.
After just picking up that second personal foul.
See, we're not pressuring the ball out of bounds. We're making it real easy, especially with the 2 bigs in.
Here's Moran out to the corner. And then 3 seconds, they'll get that one on Brady camping out inside. So the turnover, the 8th of the basketball game for the Bulldogs. 9:10 to play here in the opening half. Hardwick tight roping that half-court line. Nice pass inside.
Whoa.
Sparks can't finish and then knocks it out of bounds. What a dime there by Asia Thomas to find Sparks underneath. Out top, Pickrell. Moran's shot doesn't go home. Hardwick pitches ahead out to Sparks. Sparks dribbles across the lane, lost the basketball. 7th turnover for the Knights. Jervis in the front court. Moran on the wing. Out top, Smith. Nice little hook shot there by Pickrell. All even at 23. Sorrell's tied up inside and can't have that. A little bit of temper already showing there. Cooler heads have to prevail, especially tonight. 8:01 to go before halftime. Thomas from the corner. Hardwick already got 1 from there. 6 on the shot clock. Out to Sorrells from the corner. 3 balls on the way, short. Hit off the top of the backboard and in out of the hands for the Bulldogs in transition. Moran from the right side. Smith works inside, a tie up there. That's Hardwick that forces the tie up. It'll stay with Union. .736 to go in the opening half, all knotted at 23. Here's Smith out of the corner, 3 balls on the way, in and out, no. Atalano had it, but she can't corral it back in. It's out of bounds. It'll stay with Union. They went to the corner that time. Let's see if they come back inside. Hardwick face guarding Madison Brady. Moran out of the corner. Drives across the center of the lane. Out to Smith. Spot up 3s on the way. Front iron short. Hardwick with a tie-up. Pickrell with the tie-up as well. Arrow faces in the favor of KCU this time. Atalano. Sorrells wants 3. It's on the way, front iron short. Sarah Smith with a rebound, racing it in transition. Moran throws it inside. And out of bounds it goes on the mishandle there from Lindsey Pirkle. 10th turnover of the basketball game. 3 subs coming on. Jervis Himes returns, and also coming back in is Belcher. Here's Hazley Matthews returning for KCU for Asia Thomas. We've been knotted at 23 for quite some time. We've got 7 to go in the half. Union trying to pick up pressure in the backcourt. Atalano jogging across the midcourt stripe. Claire Belcher Gracie Jervis working there. Here's Sparks inside with a nice touch off the window for her 10th. Knights back in front by 2. Soft pass, nicely read there by Hardwick. Knights out in transition. Sorrells gets free, feeds it to Matthews. Matthews runs into a player, somehow gets it in the hand of Belle Sparks. Matthews from the baseline left it short the entire way. Ruster shot. Rachel Smith, front court for the Bulldogs, down by a deuce. Belcher brings it near side of Moran. She loses the handle on the pill, picks it right back up. Sparks fronting the post, and we'll get a foul out top. That one's on Hazley Matthews, her first, team foul number 2. Lob back post, wide open it goes, and another double-digit number for Mackenzie Himes. She's got 10. Even at 25, inside of 6 to play here in the first half. Sorrells attacks the basket. Off the glass. What a strong take there by Sarah. She's got 10 in the first half. 27-25. 2 players in double figures for KCU. A foul inside. They'll get that one on Himes. The offensive push-off. Her first, team foul number 1 of the second quarter. Two-2-1 press. Here's Matthews on the baseline. Back out top. Atalano hands it off. 15 on the shot clock as Matthews comes near side.
Oh.
And I don't know about that. That looked like a good head fake there by Belle Sparks. Yeah. She gets whistled for the foul. 9th turnover of the basketball game for the Knights.
He was probably looking at her head, not her feet.
Anticipation. Union 1 of 10 from 3. Right on cue. Their 11th shot, another miss. Matthews can't corral it in, though. It'll stay with Union. If KCU could find some rhythm in this game, I feel like it could really open up a lead, but they've just not been able to settle down and continue when they get a lead of finding a way to string a few possessions together in transition. Himes working inside. Down the center of the lane, shot up by Belcher, no good. Rebound, Himes, and 1. Mackenzie Himes and a chance at a three-point play the old-fashioned way. As they'll get that one on Matthews, her second, team's third. Even at 27. Himes a 66% free throw shooter on the season. Free throw is up. Circles through. Jones back in for Matthews as Union retakes the lead 28-27. Sparks brings it near side. Sorrells for another 3, no. Big rebound by Himes, slinging some elbows. Jervis working out with it on the right side, goes around the horn of Moran. Moran steps into the paint, steps through, got away with a walk there. Atalano tracks it down, gets into a double team. She'll get it away as the Knights will push it ahead. Jones has it raked out of bounds. It'll stay with KCU on the far sideline with 4:07 to go before halftime. Remember those students I told you that was coming? They've eaten. They're starting to fill in. It'll get rowdy in here in the second half. Finishing up those last class of the day and go grab some dinner.
Yeah.
Jones pulls a long triple. Shot up no good. Sparks tangled up inside. Can't get it to stay home. It just hung on the rim. Rachel Smith with a 1-point lead for the Bulldogs. Brings it near side Moran. Himes inside. Smith straightaway 3. No. Atalano fights for the rebound inside with a 2-on-1.
Go.
Now Sparks. Spins the lane, walked. Too many steps.
Might be time for what we call an air timeout. Take a break, give some rest. Those poor girls are going up and down the court. Timeouts aren't always to do strategy. Timeout sometime or an air break.
Here's Sarah Smith back in as Moran will take a seat. 3:29 to go before halftime. Stay tuned with us at the half. We'll check scoring and stats of this one. Again, men will play at approximately 30 minutes at the conclusion of tonight's game. We'll have that over in our second stream. Madison Brady back in the basketball game, working down inside and unabated right to the basket on a dive was Rachel Smith. Her first points of the night, and the lead is 3. Unions led it by 5. KCU had it out to 6. That was at 19-13. Near side, Sparks. Sparks, runner off the left side, no good. She saw Brady there on the post and kind of decided to go with a teardrop instead of attacking. They go inside to Brady off the right side for 2 more. She has 8, and the lead is out to 5. It ties the largest lead of the ball game. And there's the timeout for KCU. See if they take a full or a 30. It's a full. We'll step out as well. 2:39 to play in the half. Back after this on Kool TV.
At First National Bank, we strive to make every person that walks through our doors feel like family. Because to us, you are. For over 120 years, we have lived in and served the families of Kentucky with genuine care through the good times and the bad. Come and see the difference banking with family can truly make for you at any of our 7 locations or visit our website at www.fnbgrayson.com. First National Bank, member FDIC.
Primary Plus is celebrating 40 years of its mission of quality, advanced, affordable health care. With over 11 primary care locations throughout the region, Primary Plus believes in our communities and our patients. The Primary Plus name means primary care plus so much more. Offering extended services such as women's health, pediatrics, dental, counseling, diabetes management, infusion services, and on-site pharmacy that offers free delivery. Primary Plus believes in connecting health care for you and your family and is always welcoming new patients. Learn more at primaryplus.net.
Back at the Papa John's Pizza broadcast table, 32-27. 2:40 to play here in the opening half. Alongside Doc Bitter, James Collier. Coach, you called that one timeout. And, again, it's not always because you need to talk about strategy. Sometimes you just need to get a breather and let some people settle down.
I mean, she's been playing about the same 6 girls, and they've been running up and down the floor continuously. I mean, it's a fast-paced game. Some of those turnovers are because of fatigue and just need some air.
9 turnovers for the Knights, 11 for Union here in the opening half. Sorrells, she's had a big first half of 10 points. Feeds it inside to Hardwick from the left elbow. Shot off the mark left side. Fighting forward inside, coming out of there with it, Sarah Smith. She'll feed it off to Rachel Smith. Inside, wide open on the dime. As Madison Brady picks up 2 more. She now has 12. And then a big block and a foul. They're going to get that one on Brady for her first, team second, and Bell Sparks will shoot 2. I'm disagreeing with the numbers that they have for Brady. I only have her with 10. They've got her with 12. They've given her a point that should have gone to Mackenzie Himes. Sparks gets 1 of 2. Nicely defended there by Sorrells as they try to feed it to Brady inside. There's no secret. 33 is going to get the basketball.
Yeah, and they've changed up how they're getting it to her. It's way out here at the volleyball line that time in transition.
Largest lead of the ball game for Union at 6. Smith thought about going inside. Cross-court pass near side. Jervis spots up for 3. No. Inside. And, I mean, when they're going to let Brady just stand there, it makes it really easy to go get rebounds. She is just staying in the paint and not moving. She's been called for one 3-second violation, but she came to the paint, never moved that trip. Fouls on Jones. Her first, team's 4th. So Madison Brady to shoot free throws.
She's bleeding a little. They're going to have to change.
So Jones will step off. Hazley Matthews back in the ball game. Brady 0 for 2 from the charity stripe today. Free throw is up is good. Second free throw doesn't find its mark. KCU basketball on the deflected ball out of bounds. 7-point lead, its largest it's been either way. Inside of 2 minutes to go. KCU down by 7, 35-28. Atalano lines up a 3, no good. Rebound out to Madison Brady. Brady working inside. They lob it into her. Fouled. And a whistle comes 40 feet away. Atalano whistled for the foul, her first team's 5th. So Brady's going to shoot 2 more. Free throw is up, is good. (36-28). Got them both. 81.9% free throw shooter. The junior out of Campbell County, Tennessee, the transfer out of Tennessee Tech. Pushed the lead out to 9. It's the largest of the ball game. This is danger zone for the Knights. Got to find some points on this possession. We got 60 seconds to play in the half. Here's Hardwick all alone. Left wing 3's on the way. No. Another rebound in the hands of Madison Brady. Smith front court. Out top Smith. Brady working inside. Rachel Smith straight away 3. Good. Pushes the lead to 12. First time it's gone double digits. 30 seconds to go before halftime. Sparks loses the basketball. Sorrells tries to track it down. She pinballs off of Brady. No whistle. Three ball on the way, and what a big possession there by Gracie Jervis. A 15-point lead after it was within 2 possessions. How things have quickly transpired. 43-28. Here's Hardwick. Atalano from the volleyball line. Nowhere close. We're at the half. 43-28 at the break. We'll take a break. We come back. We'll look at numbers for the first half of action after this on Kool TV.
Hello, everyone. I am Rick Clark. Let me introduce you to Carlisle, Annabelle, and Zach.
And as you can tell by these commercials, this family has a lot of fun.
We have a great team here at Clark's.
And we would love for you to join our family.
Whether you're a young person looking for your first job, someone who's looking for extra work, or maybe you're ready to start a career at a growing company, we want to talk to you. To find out more and start the process, go to myclarkspns.com.
Clark's Pump and Shop.
Return.
Refresh.
Refuel.
If you're looking for a complete discount pharmacy with old-fashioned service and excellent prices, look no more. Since 1979, Stultz Pharmacy has provided our area with the finest in pharmacy care, 24-hour emergency prescription service, free delivery, and drive-through service for prescriptions. Stultz Pharmacy continues to fill all of your expectations. They carry a nice selection of gift items. For hometown service, see the professionals at Stultz Pharmacy in Greenup. More than you expect from a pharmacy.
Stultz Pharmacy.
If you can picture yourself in a better job and a better life, there are thousands of openings in Kentucky right now. And with the Work Ready Kentucky Scholarship, you can prepare for many of them tuition-free. Good at Ashland Community and Technical College. This scholarship offers 100% free tuition for classes that can prepare you for a great job in healthcare, advanced manufacturing, and more in as little as 13 weeks. Get started today at workreadykentucky.com.
When you want real, authentic Mexican menu items, you want Tres Hermanos Nunez. Accept no substitutes. None compares. Fajitas, tacos, burritos, quesadillas, chimichangas, even vegetarian choices. A kids menu, desserts and salads, a tasty, budget-pleasing selection for you and your family, unlike any others. Should be your first and only choice for authentic Mexican all throughout the tri-state. Ashland, Greenup, Grayson, Paintsville, Canova, South Point, Olive Hill, and Cannonsburg. Tres Hermanos Nunez, the best around.
Here at Kentucky Christian University, we believe that nursing saves lives. Nursing is more than a career, it's a calling. KCU has a reputation for producing exemplary graduates who excel both clinically and professionally. With options for both in-person and online studies, KCU is ready to help you begin the career of your dreams today. Find out more at kcu.edu.
43-28 at the half as we welcome you back to the Papa John's Pizza broadcast table. James Collier alongside Doc Bender. Coach, it was one of those things, it was back and forth there for about the middle part of the second quarter. Then it got out to 6, then it got to 7, then it got to 12, then it got to 15, and it all happened in a rapid succession. Union outscores KCU there 24-5.
Well, Union decided they could get the ball entered from other places just than off the wing to the big girls. They were coming from up front. They were throwing in transition. You know, they've got the ball entered, and she's dominant on the inside. Well, we have nobody to match her, so that's number one. Number two, they got back into a half-court game down here on the offensive end, and, you know, we transitioned the first quarter and a half, and then we had to go half-court, and their size and their quickness, and I think KCU girls are a little tired. I mean, it's to be expected. And they're rushing their shots, and it's getting tough to get baskets that you weren't getting in transition. So those are the two things I see that made this lead balloon here at the end of the second quarter.
And that's the big thing is that the transition is they get it up and down, get it up and down, get it up and down. And then when that goes away, the first thing that goes away is a lot of those shots are falling front iron short. That means the legs are gone. And then you get a little bit lazy on the passes. They don't meet the mark where they need to go. And on the backside of things, they're not closing out defensively on the wings. It's giving those easy lobs inside. And when you've got two girls standing 6 foot, 6'2", standing on the block, if you can get it high enough, it's an easy two because KCU's tallest girl they've got on the floor tonight is 5'8", and it's Beth Hardwick.
Right. And like I said, they've entered the ball from different spots on the floor. And if you put your hands down out front, they're going to throw it over top. And it's tough to program your mind, you know, out at the volleyball line to put your hands up because you're worried about the dribble drive. Well, you can't. You've got to put your hands up because the big girls are down below, and they've figured out how to enter it from different spots on the floor. It's a tough assignment to have, you know, and they're limited on their bench rotation tonight. And, you know, the girls are playing hard. You can't fault them for that. But you quit going to meet the ball. That's why, you know, and you try to make a pass and you get frustrated. You want to get rid of the ball. You think you see it, and it's just a day late and $1 short. And it all has to do with fatigue. And hopefully they can get a little break here. And that's why I said timeouts aren't always for strategy.
Yeah. Well, they've got 3 left in the second half, but they've got a lot of work to do. They're down 15 here at the break. We'll take a break. We come back. We'll look at some numbers and get you ready for the second half of play. Union's in the locker room. They lead at 43-28. Our coverage continues after this on Halftime Show on Kool TV.
At Preston Family Funeral Home, we understand how making decisions during the loss of a loved one can be most difficult. You can help relieve this burden on your family with pre-planning at Preston Family Funeral Home. It's safe, secure, and simple. You can transfer your existing plan from any other funeral home to Preston Family Funeral Home by simply calling 606-325-4946. Preston Family Funeral Home. Our family serving yours because we care.
The Greenup County Public Library System is the best. Read the latest bestsellers in large print, regular print, or audio CDs. You can also check out movies or place a hold on a book on our website or call one of the library locations to place a hold. There are community meeting rooms available by reservation at all locations for clubs and organizations. And be sure to check out the Jesse Stewart collection at the Greenup County branch. Check them out on Facebook and Twitter.
At First National Bank, we strive to make every person that walks through our doors feel like family. Because to us, you are. For over 120 years, we have lived in and served the families of Kentucky with genuine care through the good times and the bad. Come and see the difference banking with family can truly make for you at any of our 7 locations or visit our website at www.fnbgrayson.com. First National Bank, member FDIC.
Primary Plus is celebrating 40 years of its mission of quality, advanced, affordable health care. With over 11 primary care locations throughout the region, Primary Plus believes in our communities and our patients. The Primary Plus name means primary care plus so much more. Offering extended services such as women's health, pediatrics, dental, counseling, diabetes management, infusion services, and on-site pharmacy that offers free delivery. Primary Plus believes in connecting health care for you and your family and is always welcoming new patients. Learn more at primaryplus.net.
Kentucky Christian University is a private, nonprofit university located in the beautiful foothills of eastern Kentucky. For over a century, KCU has been transforming the hearts and minds of students through a Christ-centered academic community that is both academically rigorous and intimately personal. Begin the journey to the career of your dreams today at kcu.edu.
Back at the Papa John's Pizza broadcast table, 48-23 at the half. Let's take a look at our first half numbers. Union 48.6% from the field. That's 17 of 35. 20%, 3 of 15 from the three-point line. 6 of 7, 85.7% from the charity stripe. They turned it over 11 times. They got 22 rebounds in the opening half, 6 of those on the offensive glass. For KCU, 32.4%, 11 of 34 from the field, 3 of 14, 21.4% from downtown, 3 of 6 from the charity stripe, 50%. Bell Sparks has attempted all of those. 10 turnovers for the Knights, and on the glass of their 15 total rebounds, 5 of those on the offensive glass. Union really got after it on the glass there in the latter part. We went back there during the break. That final 4:53 of the ball game when we were even at 27. Union outscored KCU 16-1 to open up this 15-point edge. Let's take a look at our player spotlight as Madison Brady pacing the way with her team. She's got 13 points in the basketball game, 8 rebounds. She's nearly at a double-double. Yeah, I mean, she's already got her average and some, averaging 11 and 5 coming into this ball game. But she's been solid from the field, to say the least. Mackenzie Himes kicks in 13. Other scores, Gracie Jervis with 6, Smith with 5, Moran with 4, Pirkle with 2. KCU is led by Bell Sparks. She has 11. Also 4 rebounds in the first half for Bell. Other scores, Sarah Sorrells with 10. She's got a pair of triples. Beth Hardwick with 3. Atalano and Hazley Matthews each have 2. 43-28 at the half. We'll take a break. We come back. We'll take a look at our first half highlights as we get you set for the second half after this on Kool TV.
Fall fishing season is just around the corner, and Border Sporting Goods is your fishing headquarters for rods and reels from G. Loomis, St. Croix, Fenwick, Lewes, Shimano, Daiwa, and Abu Garcia. No matter what species of fish you are targeting, Border Sporting Goods has the perfect setup to make your next trip on the water a success.
Borders also has baits in every size and style with a wide selection of tackle from Berkley, Strike King, Zoom, Z-Man, Bandit, and many more. Before hitting the water for your next fishing trip, stop by and stock up at Borders Sporting Goods, US 60 West in Ashland.
I got kicked off campus, but they let me back on because my dad knew the dean.
Give me that ooey gooey, crispy, crunchy, mouth watering. Give me that meaty, treaty, zesty, bestie, garlic, saucy. Give me that dippy, doughy, melty topping, pepperoncini popping. Give me that cheesy, saucy, tossy, Papa John's. Give me that foldy, pepperoni, tantalizing. Give me that choco chicky, sticky, sweetie, hypnotizing. Give me that dippy, drippy, drummy, whippy, Papa wangin'. Give me that cheesy, saucy, tossy, Papa John's. Better ingredients, better pizza, better get you some. Now I'm talking about, yeah.
You know, financial security begins at home with home ownership. If you've been putting off looking for a home because you think you can't afford it, you owe it to yourself to check out Members Choice Credit Union. Members Choice Credit Union has programs for first-time home buyers and more to help put you in the home of your dreams. Call, click, or stop by Members Choice Credit Union today. That's Members Choice Credit Union, NMLS 411945, Equal Housing Lender. Other restrictions may apply.
Here at Kentucky Christian University, we believe that nursing saves lives. Nursing is more than a career, it's a calling. KCU has a reputation for producing exemplary graduates who excel both clinically and professionally. With options for both in-person and online studies, KCU is ready to help you begin the career of your dreams today. Find out more at kcu.edu.
Back here at the Papa John's Pizza broadcast table, 43-28. Let's take a look at our first half replays here. We got it going middle first quarter. Bell Sparks with a steal and a run to the basket with an even finish there for her. Down in the corner, Beth Hardwick spots up for three and buries it. Knights got the lead there and got things rolling. They had it out to as many as 6 in the first half. Altalano with a nice spin move. That gave KCU that 6-point lead at 19-17. Late first quarter, Asia Thomas pitches it ahead. A nice outlet out to Sorrells as that pushes the lead out to 23-17. In transition, the other side, Moran off the window for 2. That ended quarter number 1. All tied at 23. Here's Sparks off the window. That was about when things would go the other direction, favoring the visitors. Sorrells a nice step through there that gave KCU a 27-25 lead, but it was all Union the rest of the way. Tip ball into the hands there of Mackenzie Himes as she goes off the window, and then a nice feed to Rachel Smith down the center for 2. Lead starts to extend for the Bulldogs. They go back inside. That's to Madison Brady off the window for 2 more. And that's our first half highlights here in Grayson. .90 seconds to go here in halftime. Again, game number 2 tonight will be the men, as we'll have that game coming up at approximately 30 minutes at the conclusion of this contest. Coach, first half thoughts. What do you try to make the adjustment with second half?
Well, you got to, what they did for first 15 minutes, they put pressure on the ball, and Union found places to get it down low from other places. They're just going to have to be more aware of where the ball is and put pressure on the ball. You could triple team the post and it's still not going to help you because of the height advantage. You're going to have to put that pressure on the ball. They got to get back to transition if they can. If it does go down to a half-court set, they're going to have to be a little more patient and find the gaps. Going to have to find the gaps and get some easy shots to get going. How many foul shots did we shoot?
It's 6, all of them from Bells, 3 of 6.
3 of 6. If you're content to shoot three-pointers, you're not going to get fouled if you're smart defensively. So
very true. All right, ready for our second half throw-in. It'll go to the Union Bulldogs. They'll work it now right to left as I view it, the same as you here on your screen. Moran, Smith, Himes, Belcher, and Jervis. Starting 5 on the floor for Aleka Carr's Bulldogs. They go inside to Himes and a quick 2 off the window. She's got 15, and the lead extends. It's out to 17. Sorrells feeds it off near side to Matthews and throws it out of bounds. Jones, Matthews, Sorrells, Sparks, and Hardwick. 5 on the floor for the Knights. Danger zone on this trip. Knights need a stop here. Keep this one from getting completely out of reach. Smith off to the right wing. 3 balls off the mark. Short. Isaac out in transition. Sorrells attacks the rim off the left side, and she's fouled as she takes a big spill to the deck. They'll get that one on Gracie Jervis. That's her 3rd. She picked up 2 fouls in the first quarter quick. So Sarah Sorrells she'll go to the line to shoot 2. 7 of 10 from the charity stripe on the season. Junior out of Anchorage, Alaska. First free throw was up as good. 10 points in the first half. She had 2 big threes there in the first quarter. Second one's on the way, got them both. She leads the way for the Knights with 12. And the lead is down to 15. Moran pitches ahead, lob inside. 2 more, nope, that one's off the mark. Himes left it short. Sparks hounded in the backcourt. Matthews gonna have to hustle. Just gets it across the midcourt stripe before the 10-second violation. Taylor Jones working with it on the near side wing, hands it off to Matthews. 10 on the shot clock. Sorrells tries to throw a laser beam right at Matthews as she curls through and can't handle it. Moran out in transition, and she loses it as well. Helter-skelter, nice feed out in transition. Matthews, no! We'll get her with a travel. Pick your poison on that one. That one could have been a travel, and it could have been the continuation. Depends on which referee you get and what league you're in at that night. Here's Jervis on the wing. Smith, near side. Himes fighting inside. Sparks has been physical with her all night long. Moran for 3, no good. Unboxed out was Belcher. She comes in with an offensive rebound. Fresh 20 for the Bulldogs. Himes battling inside with Sparks. Smith for 3. Yes. Rachel Smith's second triple. Her last 2 buckets have been from downtown. She has 8, and the lead is 18, the largest of the night. Matthews on the wing near side, gives it off to Jones. Here's Hardwick, faces the basket. Kicks it out to the corner, Sorrells. Back to Hardwick. Hardwick attacks. High up off the glass for 2. 5th point of the ball game for the junior out of Cardington, Ohio. Union beating the KCU pressure with ease. Jervis stops and pops and connects. That's her 3rd triple of the night, her 38th of the season. 19-point lead. It continues to grow for the Bulldogs. Asa Thomas to check in on the next dead ball. Matthews back to Jones for the wing. 3 ball, left it well short, and it trickles out of bounds. Asa Thomas back in, 6:56 to play here in the 3rd quarter as Sorrells will take a seat. Himes will get her rest as Madison Brady comes back on. Jervis on the wing, right in front of her bench, lobs it inside. It's double teamed, but it gets in the hands of Brady, and she battles through the contact and finishes for her 15th. 21-point edge. It was tied at 27. Backdoor feed to Sparks. She gets bumped off the ball. Basketball will stay with KCU on the baseline with 20 on the shot clock, 6:30 to play in the 3rd. Thomas the trigger in for the Knights. Brings it near side to Matthews. 17-footer short. Smith tied up in the backcourt and a foul. If that's on Hardwick, that's her third. They'll get it on Matthews, though. That's also her third. Team's first of the second half. Pass taken away in the backcourt. Matthews cannot save it, though. Great hustle play there by Taylor Jones to slap that ball away. Matthews just could not track it down on the near sideline. Here's Smith working on Jones on the far sideline. Lob inside. Brady is fouled. She's back to the line for two more. That's on Matthews, her fourth. Team second. Matthews will take a seat. Sorrell's back in. Matthews coming off that 24-point performance last time out in the loss to Reinhardt. She struggled to find the mark tonight. Has only 2 points coming in the first quarter. Madison Brady's free throw is up, is good. Her 16th of the night. 82% free throw shooter. And just such a pretty stroke as she puts it up. Coach, you see a lot of bigs in the games. They don't shoot the free throw well, and she is silky smooth when she puts that one up.
She's worked hard to add that to her game. She knows she's going to get fouled. Those are uncontested free points if you can get your system down to make them.
Here's Moran. Hardwick trying to play help in the front, and they'll go out top for Smith for a three ball. That one's out of bounds. It's back to KCU. You go back to the bucket before that. Nice transition bucket out to Asia Thomas. That's the game that KCU needs to play, but they've not been able to take care of the basketball.
They do.
Jones feeds it off to Hardwick. Hardwick looking for Sparks. It was well defended as Belcher steps in front of it and knocks it out of bounds.
Sometimes that extra pass is not good. If you get in the lane, you need to shoot the ball possibly. I know the big girl was there, so.
I would drive at her and see what you can do with it. Right there, she just holds a hand up, and they throw it right into it for a turnover, the 14th of the ball game. They go inside to her. She's walled up, gets rid of it. 15 on the shot clock. Ball tied up out top. Moran and Asia Thomas force the tie up. Thomas will maintain possession for the Knights with the arrow as they force the 12th turnover of the ball game for the visiting Bulldogs. Again, men's game will start approximately 30 minutes after tonight's conclusion of the women's broadcast. We'll have it on our second stream. If it's your first time with us here on the channel, hit that subscribe button. Give us a thumbs up if you see something you like. Hit that bell. We'll alert you with new material. Nice move there by Taylor Jones out at midcourt, and then has it raked out from behind by Moran. Moran's on a 1-on-3, though. She'll slow things down. Gets it back from the wing. Three balls up short. Here's Bell Sparks. Racing downhill, and they'll get a foul on Janiyah Moran.
No, they got
it on Bell Sparks.
Got it stuck on her hip.
So they're going to call a violation on Sparks for the travel. I've never seen an official come in and pat his hip.
He's making up his own calls, maybe.
Yeah, they do it a lot.
See, too much space on the ball. There it is.
Inside, high. First one won't go home, and Brady with the putback. She's got 6 1/4, 19 in the game. Thomas out top in between the rings. Nearly thrown away and right in the hands of assistant coach Dean Brand. Knights just throwing it all over the court right now. Down by 23. This was a 27-27 game with 4:53 to play in the second quarter. Moran from the wing. Brady working inside. There's the pass inside. They go back out to the wing. Spot up threes on the way, well short. Jones kicks it ahead to Sparks. Sparks off the glass, no, too stiff. Back out to Jones. Fresh 20, wide open look inside. It's Beth Hardwick. Nice find there by Taylor Jones as Hardwick empties in her 7th of the ball game. 3:30 to play. And a foul inside. They'll get that one on Sorrells. That's her first. And that'll put Madison Brady back to the line for 2 more. Mackenzie Himes at the scores table to check in for Brady if she connects on both. First one is up as pure. She shot a bunch of them tonight. I would say they're not finished. Second one's on the way as pure. Barely touches the net as it falls through. 21 points for her. She has 8 in the third quarter alone. Hardwick will take a seat. Asia Thomas back on. There's Atalano. Feeds it inside to Sparks. Runner off the glass, no good. Three ball on the way. Jervis connects. That is her 4th 3-ball of the ball game, 39 on the season, and it's 62-36. Inside of 3 to go. Runner by Sorrells won't go home. Rebound collected by the Bulldogs, and there's a technical foul, and that one's on Sorrells. It's been coming for about 4 minutes. I saw the frustration when she got banged off of the ground down here by the big, and she smacked the floor. And on the backside of that miss there, just the frustration boils over. So Mackenzie Himes will shoot the free throws. 66% free throw shooter. First one is up is good. Second free throw on the night by Himes. She had an and one back in the second quarter. So 16 points for her. Misses the second.
They're going to retain possession.
And this is where KCU's got to be uber critical, careful with this next few possessions.
Well, it might have been a good time to call a timeout. Just settle your kids down.
Turn around, hook shot there by Himes. Little nifty move there in the lane. Now Jones being hounded in the backcourt. Sparks inside, spins from the left to the right and finishes for 2. That's Bell's first points in the second half. She has 13. That leads KCU. 65-38, approaching 2 minutes to play in the third. Moran wants to go inside. Himes posting up. They give it to her. Here comes the double team. Smith trying to get it down the center of the lane, and it's knocked out of bounds. Hardwick back in. Here comes Natalie Johnson for her first time in the ballgame in the second half. Bell Sparks will take a seat. 2:06 to play in the third quarter. Union has outscored KCU these last 2 quarters 46-15. They lead at 65-38. 2 minutes to play in the third. Hannah Kidd at the scores table to check in. There's Jones, goes out to Hardwick, spot up 3, he's good.
Well, that's where the ball needs to go, the middle of the floor. She's either got to shoot it or pass it, and she did a great job passing it out for the 3.
Her second 3-ball on the ball game. She has 10 as we look at it on the Grayson Sporting Goods instant replay. Nice kick out there for Beth. She's got 10 threes on the season. Sorrells takes a seat. Hannah Kidd checks in for her first action. Kidd, a sophomore out of Wolfe County, has not seen a lot of action this season, only in 10 games. KCU running shorthanded tonight. All hands on deck in this one. .90 seconds to play in the third. Three ball short. Long rebound out to Jones. Sparks saves the possession. Fadeaway jumper, no. Ball poked away. Hardwick comes out of there with it. Jones left to point. 3 balls up, good. Taylor Jones, first triple, her 17th of the season. 65-44, 60 seconds to play in the third. Nice pressure defense there by Kidd as Rachel Smith just dribbles it out of bounds. 14th turnover of the basketball game. Brady back on. Himes takes a seat. Also returning is Belcher, as she will replace Coffey. Here's Kidd. Atalano from the wing, finds some separation, goes behind the back off to Bell Sparks. She left it short. Got to use the glass right there. Nice find from Atalano, and Sparks couldn't finish it out. Smith out top. Brady working inside to get her to her. Back out top, Moran. Spot up threes on the way short. Hardwick fights for the rebound on the far sideline. Shot clock is off. Ball's raked away. Belcher comes out of there with it and is fouled. Hannah Kidd whistled for the foul. Her first team's 5th, and we'll shoot free throws. 24.1 to go. And Gracie Jervis to shoot 2. 67.9% free throw shooter is the senior out of London, Kentucky. Played her high school ball at North Laurel. I believe they're the Jaguars, if I'm not mistaken.
You're correct.
Been around that game a little bit.
Just a little.
66-44. Second free throw doesn't fall. Bell Sparks with a rebound. If they had a high school player on the boys' side, it was pretty good, if I remember correctly. Here's Sparks, 12 seconds. Works inside. Shot blocked away by Brady. Smith launches one down court. And Jervis finishes off the window for 2. We've played 3 here in Grayson. 68-44. Fourth quarter when we turn to Ron Arnett Court here at the Lesby Center after this on Kool TV.
If you can picture yourself in a better job and a better life, there are thousands of openings in Kentucky right now. And with the Work Ready Kentucky Scholarship, you can prepare for many of them tuition-free. Good at Ashland Community and Technical College. This scholarship offers 100% free tuition for classes that can prepare you for a great job in healthcare, advanced manufacturing, and more in as little as 13 weeks. Get started today at workreadykentucky.com.
When you want real, authentic Mexican menu items, you want Tres Hermanos Nunez. Accept no substitutes. None compares. Fajitas, tacos, burritos, quesadillas, chimichangas, even vegetarian choices. A kids menu, desserts, and salads. A tasty, budget-pleasing selection for you and your family, unlike any others. Should be your first and only choice for authentic Mexican all throughout the tri-state. Ashland, Greenham, Grayson, Paintsville, Canova, South Point, Olive Hill, and Cannonsburg. Tres Hermanos Nunez, the best around.
Back at the Papa John's Pizza broadcast table, 68-44 as we head off to the fourth and final quarter. Union in full control of this one, trying to pick up their 7th conference win of the season. Only their 3rd win on the road is what they're going for. They're 2-7 on the road coming into this one. Oh, yeah, I can read lips. Oh, the things we can talk about off the air.
Yes. But we won't.
No. Union has the basketball, fourth and final stanza. Here we go. Mario McKissick. He's one of the good ones. And a holding foul against Atalano on the far side. Our first team's first. 68-44. Sparks Kid, Atalano, Jones, and Hardwick on the floor. They go inside to Brady. Brady gets mauled inside, and that one's on Hardwick. That's her fourth. Oh, excuse me, her third. My mistake.
Should be on the floor.
Matthews with 4 personal fouls, sits on the bench with Sorrells, who picked up a technical foul there in the third quarter late.
See, there's no pressure on the ball. There it is. Gosh.
Smith from the baseline, short. Jones kicks it ahead. Atalano trying to chase it down and can't save it. 19th turnover of the basketball game. .9:41 to go in regulation. Rachel Smith working with the basketball. Finds a lane to the basket. She walked. Yeah, sure did. Nice defensive pressure there by the Knights to force her to get that basketball hung just a little bit before she got it away.
Slap that hip.
Yeah, slap that hip. I don't know that there's a motion in the rules for a hip slap.
I don't think so, but
there's a travel, there's a carry. Not a hip slap. Here's Jones for 3, short. Bell Sparks with the offensive rebound, goes right back to her. Fresh 20 for the Knights, approaching 9 minutes to go in the ball game.
Need to get somebody at the foul line.
And a timeout requested by Bianca O'Neill with 9 seconds to go here on the shot clock. Just a second inside of 9 to play in the ball game. Stay tuned with us. Coming up after this game in about 30 minutes, we'll have game number 2. Men will be in action. Looking at the upcoming schedule for KCU.
CIU in South Carolina.
Go down to Columbia International. They'll be back here next Wednesday as they bring in Tennessee Wesleyan, followed by the following Saturday, the 15th, against Bluefield. They go to Union on the 18th, and then 2 games to close out the regular season. Pikeville on the Wednesday, the 19th, and then that reschedule for Montreat. They'll come in here on February the 22nd. All those home games can be seen right here on Kool TV. 8:59 to go in the ball game. 68-44. It's been all Union since late in the second quarter. Here's Kidd. Pulls the trigger. 3's on the way. Off the back of the box. Ball raked away. Bell Sparks right there. Puts it off the left side for 2. She has 15 in the basketball game. Her first bucket in the fourth quarter. Out top. 3 balls on the way. Rolls in and out. The tallest player on the floor shoots the 3 ball, and the shortest player on the floor gets the rebound. Moran. Tied up. Stolen away. Bell Sparks. She'll race to the other end, off the glass for 2. Back-to-back buckets for Bell Sparks. Her 17th of the night. That trims the lead down to 20. A lot of time left in this one. Knights have got to get some stops and scores, though.
And we'll be happy if the big girl stays out front.
Yeah, let her sit out there and jack from 22.
Yes.
Nice pick and roll. That's about as well as you can execute a pick and roll. Here's Hardwick. Feeds it off to Sparks. Sparks stops from the right side, off the mark, well short. You've seen a lot of players tonight from KCU. Those shots have just been short, trying to pull up in transition.
Well, it's a great decision. I think her legs are just getting a little tired. I mean what? She's played hard tonight. She's worked hard. She's been battling that big girl all night long.
There's another 3 ball from Gracie Jervis. That's her 5th 3 ball of the evening. She had 6 at the half. She now has 12 in the second half, 18 total in the basketball game. Averaging only 6.5 a contest. Here's Hardwick. Kick out to Sparks. That is not her shot from that three ball. She'll go to Atalano. She will shoot it. Three balls off the mark, no good. Hannah Kidd fighting for a rebound, gives it off to Sparks. 10-footer, no good. Kidd runs down another offensive rebound. Jones from nearly out of bounds, front iron short. This time it's into the hands of Madison Brady. 3 good looks there for the Knights, just couldn't connect. Inside of 7 to play. Here's Brady, high post right side. A push off.
Oh, come on now.
That's awful. She totally pushed off on Hannah Kidd that knocked her to the ground, that gave her the separation to knock home the bucket.
And it was above the circle.
No, it was not even close to the circle. Sparks gets her own rebound. Shot in and out, no good. Can't get it to stay home. It's been that kind of night for the Knights. Lob inside. 2 more for Brady. Brady filling it up here tonight in Grayson. 27. I have her for. They've got her for 29 on the board.
Well, there's no way the post people can defend her if they don't put pressure on the ball. It's just easy.
Here's Atalano, and Jervis is going to pick up her 4th foul. First of the 4th. Wholesale line changes coming in. 3 players for Union. Perkle checks in. Also returning is Himes. And Natalie Johnson returns. Brady takes a seat. Moran takes a seat, as does Belcher. Jones checks out. Sorrell's back in. Here's Hardwick inside, working on Perkle. Kidd from the corner. Hardwick has that one swatted away. Out to the corner. Sorrell spot up 3. That one's short. You can tell when it left her hands. Sparks has got to get it away. And we get a whistle and a foul in the act of shooting at the horn. So they'll get that one on Perkle, her first, team second. And Belle Sparks is going to shoot 2. (77-48), 5:30 to go in the ball game. Sparks front iron short. That's legs. Total legs.
Yeah. You know, and she's frustrated with herself. It's not going in, but it's just the law of physics, I think. Is that a good word?
Yeah, it is. 7 of 21 tonight.
There she comes back and gets it.
From the field. She's now 4 of 8 from the charity stripe. There's Smith on the baseline. Tries to feed it inside, looking for the release back to Himes. Could make the connection. Sparks threatening with a double-double. She's a rebound away. 5:19 to go in regulation. Here's Himes. Goes from the right to the left for 2 more. Her first points here in the 4th quarter. She has an even 20 now. Sparks down the near sideline to Sorrells. Sorrell starts to attack, has it taken right out of her hands. Sarah Smith with a steal. Spins on Kidd, counted and 1. Sarah Smith's first bucket of the night goes home. As we take a look at it on the Grayson Sporting Goods Instant Replay. Smith, perfect from the charity stripe on the season. She's 2 of 2. No pressure. There it is. Broadcasters jinx every single time.
That's right. That's why we have those stats.
Atalano from the baseline. 17-footer gets the soft touch. Rebecca's 4th of the night. Trims the lead down to 30. 4:30 to go in the ball game. This is a Union team that's averaging 66 points a game. Himes for 2 more. If they keep dropping, they're going to flirt with the century mark. Cross-court pass goes to Hardwick. Hardwick fires up a shot, no good. Himes with a rebound inside. She'll control the action and push it ahead. 4 minutes to play. Three ball from the corner, no. Here's Atalano. Pounds it with that left hand. Leaves it off to Sparks, and she is fouled on the way up. Himes got her second team foul, number 3. Belcher's going to return. Sparks back to the line for 2 more. KCU 6 of 10 from the charity stripe tonight. Sparks is 4 of 8. Sarah Sorrell's the only other player shooting free throws. First one for Bell is up as pure. Her 19th of the evening. She also has a double-double now with 10 rebounds. Both of those go home. A 20-10 night for Bell. But her Knights trail by 30 points right now.
Should be a 10 count.
That's a 10-second violation. There's 19 on the shot clock. You don't have to be a math major to figure out 30.
I don't think
30 to 19 is an 11.
I don't think Ms. Jones was going to call it.
Nah, probably didn't realize it was there. There's Atalano, looks it off to Kidd. Passes up an open 3. Inside Sparks double team. Back out top Atalano. Nice look inside Sparks. Blocked from behind by Pickrell. Or Perkle, excuse me. Keep trying to put a C in her name and it's not there. Here's Smith. Out top. 3 ball from Belcher. Won't go. Perkle with a rebound. Goes backside. Shot left it short. Ball poked down to Hannah Kidd. Inside of 3 to play. Knights were in control of this game until that's the 5-minute mark of the second quarter. And that's when things went sideways in a hurry. And a 27-27 ball game turned into a 43-28 deficit at the half. Here's Kidd. 15 on the shot clock. Goes back inside to Hardwick. Hardwick knifes her way to the left side, and 2 more for Beth. She's had a really nice evening here. She's got 12 in the basketball game. Third player in double figures tonight. Natalie Johnson, the sophomore out of Lenore City, Tennessee. Works with the basketball out top, now moves it around. They get it back to her in the corner. Perkle left that one short. Sorrells with a rebound, and she's fouled inside. That's on Coffey, her first team foul, number 5. So we're going to the other end, and we'll shoot free throws with Sarah Sorrells. Sorrells, a sophomore out of Anchorage, Alaska, averaging just under 5 a game. She took care of that in the first half and more. She had 10. Has 12 total in the contest. Came in the basketball game, a 70% free throw shooter. Hit both free throws in the first time she went to the line in the third quarter. That one's front iron short. 2:05 to go on a rested clock here in the final stanza of the ball game. Got the second. Asia Thomas back on, and Sorrells will take a seat. Johnson slings that one into the stands. It's the 18th turnover for this team. They averaged 23.8 coming in. 2 minutes to play in regulation. Here's Thomas. Atalano at top. Tries to force it into a triple team. Bell Sparks saves it in. Thomas into the corner to Hardwick. Spot up 3. She likes that spot. That one doesn't go, though. Smith will jog at front court. 90 seconds to go in the ball game. Law back side, thrown out of bounds. looking for Perkle, and they couldn't make the hook up.
I can see why maybe they have 24 turnovers a game.
Again, that lob is what they're going to make their bread and butter on. If it's well defended, it's usually a takeaway, but it's been straight line passes or easy lobs because it's not, the help side's not been there, and it's been some easy looks for the big girls down low today. And if I'm not mistaken, I'm going to go back and look at last year's game, because if I'm not mistaken, it was the same thing here last year. They kind of had their way in the post when these two teams hooked up here in Grayson.
I mean, if you have those post players, that's where you want to go. Inside out, easy baskets, high percentage baskets. If you don't have a big to help defend it, which KCU doesn't.
Here's Kidd, 10 on the shot clock. Sparks tries to go inside, has it raked away. Last year they had 3 players in double figures for the post. Malaysia Norman, who is not here today, Mackenzie Himes and Madison Brady, all in double figures. 3 ball goes home on this trip for Claire Belcher, her first points of the ball game. Rachel Smith had 18. That was second best on the team. Himes with 19 points. She finished with 7 rebounds. Madison Brady last year with a double-double, 14 and 10 on the game that played here in Grayson. Final 20 seconds of the ball game. Johnson takes it away on the pass from Asia Thomas, the 23rd turnover of the basketball game. Union's going to dribble this one out, pick up their 8th win on the season. They move to 7 and 10 in conference play. KCU's skid is going to go to 4 games. They fall to 5 and 18 on the season. They are now 3 and 13 in conference play. That's going to do it for the women's game. Your final 86-56. Stay tuned. We'll be back in about 30 minutes for the men's action as we get you set for KCU and Union right here on Kool TV.
Thank you for watching another Kentucky Christian University basketball broadcast on Kool TV. This presentation of Kentucky Christian University basketball has been an exclusive sports presentation of the Kool Sports Network and Kool TV.